Okay, how's it going? So, something got brought up to my attention. I was watching a video with Carl Froch, and he was talking about the Eubank thing, Eubank going off on these promoters, which was quite funny. You know, good on Eubank for doing that. But the other thing he brought up was how the Saudi anthem, the Saudi Arabia anthem, was played in London, England, for the Joshua Dubois fight, which I never noticed at the time, because normally when I watch boxing, I sort of, I'm not interested in the anthems or the walkouts. I mean, what's wrong with boxers these days with their walkouts, for a start? This is not what the video is about, but every single boxer seems to have shit taste in music. I don't know if their head's been hit too much or whatever, but why is it that every single boxer seems to have terrible taste in music? You know what I mean? Yeah, the walkout songs are they're atrocious. It's fucking terrible. So I normally just turn down the volume, shut off the volume for the walkouts and all of that. So I didn't see that the anthem of Saudi Arabia was played during this fight. To me, that's wrong. That's very wrong that you play an anthem from another country in your country, unless the other fighter is from that country. If Dubois was from Saudi Arabia, then cool, play his anthem. But Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois are both English fighters, right? Only the anthem of England should be played. You shouldn't be playing the Saudi anthem in England. Now I know old Turkey is paying for these events. That's another thing as well that I don't like, is people, especially men, calling this guy His Excellency. I mean, can you imagine a grown man calling another man His Excellency? It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. You're putting this man on a pedestal. I get that he's paying you money, right? I get that you're getting well paid by the guy, but no amount of money could ever make me call another man His Excellency. $50 million, $100 million, whatever it is, I would never call another man His Excellency or Sir or anything like that. Even if you've got a doctor, say your doctor's name is John Smith, I won't be calling you Dr. John Smith. I don't give a shit about your title. You're just another man, right? Not gonna put anybody above me or anyone else. So yeah, these people need to stop bowing down to this man and calling him His Excellency. It's absolutely pathetic. I mean, these guys are meant to be real men, right? Fighters, boxers, strong men, and they're calling a man His Excellency. It's a joke. But yeah, back to the anthem thing. You should never play another country's anthem in your country, unless, like I say, unless the fighter is from that country. You know, I get that, because that happens in all sports, football, rugby. You know, you get two teams playing, both national anthems are played, right? I get that. But there was no Saudi fighter in this fight, Anthony Joshua against Dubois. Neither of them is from Saudi. So why are you playing the anthem? You know, it's traitorous, in my opinion. It's traitorous. Yeah, that's all I got to say, really. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't do it in the future. You know, how much money these guys get is irrelevant. You can't sell out your country. You can't sell your soul, right? And I'm not, personally, I'm not big on like identity politics, that sort of thing. You know, I'm pretty neutral on that whole thing. You know, like, I'm not saying you should be super proud and super nationalist to your country, because I think pride is something that you should have to do to be proud. You know, something you achieve is what you should be proud of. You know, something that you achieve, not something you're born into. But at the same time, you should have respect for your culture and be happy, you know, where you're from and the country you live in. You should be happy about that. It's not pride, because like I say, pride is something that you earn. It's, you know, that's achieving something. But you should be happy with your culture. You should respect the past and the culture, the country that has been built in the past. And by playing this anthem, it's a traitorous thing to do. You know, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. I don't care how much money Turkey has, right? Not His Excellency, Turkey. I don't care how much money he has. I don't care how much he's paying. If he asks, hey, or says, I want to play my national anthem in your country, they should tell him, hey, go fuck yourself. We're not doing that. But these guys, you know, they sell out for the money. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, you know, it's wrong that they play the Saudi anthem in London, England. You know, it's England, it's Britain, it's not Saudi, right? Get their fucking anthem out of there. They can play their anthem when fights are in Saudi, not when they're in England. So yeah, everybody that okayed that should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. Alright, let me know what you think.